All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Hi, everybody. It's Pastor Matt, and it's been a long time since we've done one of these, but seeing how Sunday we didn't have a lot of time to go through announcements, there's a lot that I wanted to share with you before our vacation. So, having said that, Dee and myself and Charity were on vacation starting tomorrow night, and we will be on vacation through to September the 8th. Having said that, though, we do plan to be here this Sunday for a number of reasons. This Sunday, special Sunday, we're calling it Marriage Sunday. We're having Pastor Tony Palo and his wife Sue, and they're going to come and preach in the morning, and then afterwards we're going to have pizza and wings for married people. So if you're married, and if you're a traditionally married person, you are welcome. It's $20 a person. If your spouse cannot make it or will not make it, you can come solo and still love it. We encourage all of the married people in our church to come. You can be married for 50 years or married 5 years. You can be married 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. We want you here. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is not marriage counseling. I want to make sure that everybody understands this. We're not going to be exposing people. There's not going to be a lot of embarrassment and anything like that. This is about coaching for where do we go from here. Whatever season you're facing as a marriage couple, how do we better build our marriage? How do we better build consensus between the two of us? Planning for the future. Things like that. So would love you to have you come. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, a lot of good fellowship. You're going to love Pastor Tony and his wife. I want you to come. So it's $20 a person. If your spouse can't come anyway. You can come as well. It'll do nothing but enhance your marriage. I just want to say this one thing. I hear from Christians, a lot of Christians point at other Christians and the church with criticism. Criticism about 60+% of all Christian marriages end in divorce, and on we go. And we have all these stats that we enjoy quoting in a spirit of criticism. But then when the church does something like this and offers opportunity to try to help enhance marriages and weddings, marriages and family, this is something that we're doing for the first time to help families. This isn't to point out failures. This is how to coach families to be better, closer in relationship in the day that we're living in. So if you're a married person, in the sense of traditional marriage, we want you to come. That's the first thing. Dee and myself will attend church this Sunday. We may end up doing worship. I'm not quite sure yet, but we want you to come. Second thing I want to talk to you about is some of the fundraisers that we've been putting together to help fund some of the plans that we have down the road. October is a big outreach month for us, and outreach is traditionally cost quite a bit of money. We have some ways that you can contribute for sure, like you can contribute by donating candy for the Light the Night event that's going to be taking place on the 31st. You can contribute some funds or some of the different kinds of materials needed for the event, but also we do need cash. And so one of the ways we try to do that is come up with some creative fundraising. Thank God for Dina. Dina McCormick, just married, who's coming to the Marriage Sunday, by the way, with her husband. Dina has been getting really creative about fundraising. And we've got T-shirts that she founded, a Christian T-shirt company, to help all of us in our church who want to get a T-shirt or thinking about Christmas or birthdays or anniversaries, everything that's taking place this fall. A number of Christian T-shirts for sale. And so far, we've got a bunch sold, but we're running out of time. Our deadline is a week from this past Monday. So after Sunday, the deadline for purchasing a T-shirt will be over. So if you want to get a Christian T-shirt, you can go online. It should be on our website. I think we might even have a picture up right now. Go on our website, and you can pay for and order your T-shirt right from there, which is really cool. But bring the card. We have these little cards that we've been handing out. Bring them to work, or forward our website link to the T-shirt page to your friends, and they can order a Christian T-shirt. All of that money is going to go towards our Light the Night event. Speaking about the Light the Night event, light the night every year. Traditionally, we take Halloween night, which is the 31st, and we take it back. It's a night that celebrates darkness and the devil and evil and gore and murder and witchcraft and all that stuff. That's not what we believe in. But it's still the day that the Lord hath made. And as a church, as Christian church, we should not be so willing to hand it over to the devil and lock ourselves up in our houses in protest if you don't like the Halloween holiday. What we should be doing is putting ourselves out there, because that's one night of the week where everyone is out on the street looking for something, and we want to offer something. So we're going to light up the Haven on the 31st with all kinds of light, bounce houses, hot dogs and fun things to eat, candy bags, gift bags, music. We'll probably be doing the Cupid Shuffle. Miss D would be really happy to hear that. And I know Dante likes that idea too. So, but this year's Light the Night is going to be a little bit different. We're going to use like the Kids Crusade kind of approach. We're going to take Wednesday night and Thursday night and then culminate everything on Friday night with a Light the Night event. But Wednesday night at the Haven, we're going to invite families from all over the neighborhood to come and listen to the message that God is bigger. And we'll have family games, family activities, and family worship, and all kinds of fun stuff we'll be offering to the neighborhood as an outreach to our neighborhood. So we have missionary Jeff Farnsworth and his wife and children will be coming. This is what their specialty is, working with families and children. And they got all kinds of cool ideas. And we've been in touch, and so that's going to be a lot of fun. So, but it's going to cost us some money. So we're asking everyone to participate in the fundraiser. If you're thinking about Christmas, this is a good idea for Christmas. Another fundraiser to be aware of is the Panera Bread fundraiser. Anyone with a coupon code, and I think the code is right there on the website. I think it's up right now. Maybe Dante's showing that. You bring that code in on let me see, it's September the 5th at between 4 o'clock and 8 p.m. If you go to Panera for dinner, 25% of your total purchase will go towards our church, towards that event. So we're asking everybody in our church go out to eat to Panera Bread on Bald Hill Road in Warwick for dinner. And I think that is that first Friday night as well. So make it a big night out. Go to Panera Bread, order dinner with that coupon code. 25% of your total sale will go right towards our church and will help to fund our outreaches. That's going to be super cool and wonderful. I think there's a digital QR code or a digital code, like I said, available to you on our website, and we'll be putting up the links for you in our chat as well for you to take advantage of that. So watch for your text in church notifications from us. Usually Tracy and I have a conversation about the details that need to be communicated to the church, and then we send out these texts. And please don't ignore them. Make sure you pay attention to them and avail yourself of the information that we're sending out to you guys, because we got a lot going on. Our church is, we are busy, we're grinding, and we're trying to be obedient to the Lord in this season. I want to remind you that we believe that the days are short and time is short, and Jesus will be back incredibly soon. And with all of that, I don't feel like this is a time for the church to be settling back in its activity. We need to be moving forward and when the Lord comes, I want him to catch us doing his work, whether it be taking care of the grounds that he gave to us or out on the streets sharing Christ, doing things like this. So I wanted to mention that to you guys. Pay attention to the texts that we'll be sending you and to the fundraising opportunities that we're giving out to you guys. This weekend, let me see, Elder Rick Russell has been given an opportunity to secure a number of commercial grade high-end paver stones. They're like paver bricks. And if we don't secure them, they're just going to get destroyed. They're going to be thrown away. And he showed them to me, and we want to secure them for a number of reasons. The paver stones are going to be used to put in a patio at the Haven, behind the Haven building. A lot of the things you guys don't really know about yet, but one of the things we did is my father and Richard Farrell and some other people cleared out all of the nasty kind of ratty trees that were behind the Haven and exposed this beautiful area that would be a nice seating area. And so I told, kind of like the plants to Rick Russell. And the very next day, he was like, hey, I got access to all these pavers that would work for our patio. So for free, the Lord has provided quality material for us to move forward in our vision for that. Also, we'd like to use these pavers to repave some of the sidewalk area in the front of our church. And they're all for free. And look, that's a lot of money worth of pavers. So that is a blessing from the Lord. This weekend is the final opportunity to secure the pavers that we need for these projects. And we need a little bit of help. So if you'd be willing to, if you have a truck and are willing to participate in securing these pavers, make sure you sign up. There was an opportunity in our bulletin, is it? I'm not sure.
No, I sent a text.
Oh, okay. So Tracy sent a text in church to you, and if you have some time this coming Saturday to join the guys to go down and secure these pavers, that would be great. We need about 6 to 8 guys and more to get these. If we have more help, we can get it all done in one shot. We'll bring the pavers back and we'll store them, and then we'll be putting them to work as more time opens up. How am I doing? We still rolling? All right, cool. So, So, there's that. And then last thing, Encounter. And the Encounter Culture event that we've got scheduled for the end or for the middle of October is a pivotal event. It's not just for our people here at the church, but it is sponsored mostly by us here at Warwick Hope. A number of you have been approached to be assistants, to act as assistants at this event, and then also apprentice prayer partners. If you've been asked, that means that you have gone through training and you are aware of how Encounter Culture works. For those of you who don't know what the Encounter event is, it's a 3-day event designed to help get people healed and delivered and ministered to through prayer. There's the kind of praying where you lay hands on somebody and hope for the best when it's all over. And then there's the kind of prayer where you encounter the presence of the Holy Spirit and God does a work. And the Encounter Culture has a very tasteful and appropriate approach to praying for people who need deliverance from bondage, who need healing from brokenness and from trauma, who need to be set free from depression and anxiety and fear. Tracy right here was ministered to in that direction. So this is what we are offering to our community. We have a number of churches that are going to attend this year, and the roles are filling up. So if you're an assistant, the cost for joining us is only $25. If you're an apprentice, the cost for being a part of this event is only $25. And then all other attenders is now $150 for the 3-day event, and that does include a lunch. So we're asking you to come and be a part of that, and because we believe that this is the way our church is going to be able to expose people to the presence of God, and then also expose people to deliverance and authoritative, powerful, effective prayer for those who need to be set free. Amen. So the event starts on October 16th and ends on October 18th. And it will be held at the Haven this year. So other churches are coming. I know, Hope Church in Cranston. They've got a big attendance coming. I know that Together Advance the Gospel Network is planning to be a part of that as well. So there's a ton going on. And those of you that have already agreed to be an assistant, we have some Zoom training events that you need to be aware of, and we will post that, but you need to pay attention to all of the texts that you will be getting. What is a tick? Text in church. You'll be receiving texts from us here at Warwick. Like I said earlier, Miss D and myself will be away on vacation for around 10 days. And then when we get back, we're going to hit the ground running for the sake of the Lord's good name, ministry focused. What's that?
September 20th Memorial Walk.
Oh, yeah. Did you want to put that up? So don't forget the walk for freedom. That is the, what do you call it? The Teen Challenge Memorial Walk that we have. It's put on by Debbie Mack. Deb McDonald. Help me, Tracy. So Debbie Mack lost a son to addiction. And she also works at Teen Challenge that helps addiction. And when I first came here, I wanted to meet all of the different resources available to me as a pastor, and I set up a meeting to talk with the director of the Teen Challenge over here while they were still in Providence. My first meeting with Deb was mostly spent talking about the pain that she had walked through with a very recent loss of her son. And from then on, we've always supported the march or the Walk for Freedom event that Debbie puts on in remembrance of her son Jojo. And so I think we got 11 people signed up. If you haven't signed up yet, make sure that you are paying attention to that. Sign up and show up to the event. I know that it will be an amazing time. I know for a fact that it's a tradition that is being that has been a part of who we are and should continue to move forward and grow for the sake of setting people free. I think that's all I got for you now, guys and gals. Don't forget, tonight we'll be meeting here at prayer every Tuesday, a day of fasting. God has begun to move since we've begun to fast. And when God begins to build, the devil begins to battle. Remember that as well. So we take warfare seriously at this church. If you haven't been taking it seriously, you'll be caught off guard and stunned when the enemy comes in like a flood. So from Pastor Matt to you, remember, we are in a war. You were born into it. You don't have any choice in the matter or any say in the matter. We're already in it. Come join us Tuesday night for warfare, prayer, and fasting. All right. Don't forget to see you on Sunday. Love you.